But I want to touch upon like target demographic and really understanding and honing in into like who your customers are to tailor your website, your social media, your copy, your everything. Because there's a bunch of brands that they know they need to understand their target demographic, but it's hard for them to quantify that or to put it into a doc. What's your framework for understanding who are the target demo?
I always start first with social listening, right? So, especially if you're very clear on, let's say your product is very problem solution oriented. So, what I would want to do is I would want to go to TikTok creator search insights, or I would want to search Reddit forums and see like, what are people talking about? What are their pain points with the existing products out there? What questions do people have? And then underneath all of that, it's like, what are the emotions that people are feeling? Because if you can get to the emotional root of something, that's where there's like a lot of promise for a brand to end up communicating that. And then I think of I like to build out consumer profiles for these consumers then. And you might not have you might have multiple, you might have one or two people that you're trying to reach. So I like to give them a name, whatever it is. I like to say these are the demographics, age, where they live, like income, like are they married, are they single, all of that, like map out all that demographic information. The next is psychographics, and that gets again to like the pain points, like what are they trying to achieve in their lives? How do they think about this product or this category? What are their aspirations? Like, is there something like if you had to give them like, what's their astrology sign? And then I like to understand how, like, what problems, or I guess, what are their current pain points for, this category? And then what solutions are they currently turning to solve this problem? And what might
Yeah.
not be optimal about this? And then the last piece of it is like, what media do they consume? Like, how do they spend their time? How can I get in front of them? Because that also might inform your strategy. Like, if you're going after a Gen Z consumer, you're going to invest a lot more dollars and money and time into, let's say, TikTok, influencers, podcasts, etc.,
Yeah.
YouTube, versus if you're going after like a much older consumer, then that might be more of like a Facebook strategy, like traditional TV, out of home, what have you. So really understanding what media they're consuming and kind of their daily life and how you can kind of intercept them in their daily life to introduce this new product.